Shabbat shalom, everyone. I want to take this time and share with you a story from a book, Saving the World Entire, and 100 other parables, beloved parables from the Talmud. The story is called People Need People. As multitudes of people walked up the broad stairway leading to the temple in Jerusalem, Rabbi Ben Zoma offered the following blessing. Blessed is the intellect that solves all mysteries, and blessed is the Creator who provided all these people to serve me. When his students heard the rabbi's blessing, they didn't understand how he could say something so arrogant. After all, their teacher was known for his humility. Finally, one man mustered the nerve to ask the rabbi to explain his words. Imagine the enormous difficulty the first human being had trying to eat even a simple piece of bread, Ben Zoma told his students. Just think of all the tasks he was required to execute. First, he had to plow, and then he had to sow. Afterwards, he reaped. Next, he had to bind the sheaves. Then he had to thresh, winnow, and separate the grain. Still, there was more. He then had to grind the grain into flour, sifting it so it would be fine. After that, he kneaded the flour. Finally, the bread was baked. And at last, he was able to eat and enjoy the loaf that he had made. After a slight pause, the rabbi added, "But as for me, I have only to get up each morning from a good night's sleep, and I eat bread. I didn't have to labor like the first man did, because everything has already been done for me." Likewise, think of what the first human being had to do so that he could wear a simple garment to cover himself. The rabbi continued. He had to shear the wool, wash it, comb it, and then spin it into yarn. And once he had the yarn, he had to weave it and fashion it into a garment to wear. Again, all I must do is get up each morning and choose which garment to wear. All that the first man had to do by himself has been done for me by many others. Now think about the different skilled craftspeople who come to the front door of my house, the rabbi told his students. Because of them, I don't even need to travel to the supermarket. Look at all the things I have in my house that require difficult, time-consuming effort and diverse skills, yet others do these things for me. How fortunate I am that the intellect of the universe, which understands all mysteries, has provided these skilled, knowledgeable people to serve my needs. The rabbi lowered his head and said softly, "I don't wish to be arrogant. Instead, I wish to remain mindful of the blessings that make my life so much easier. And with the time I save due to the labor of others, I am grateful to pursue what I love most, the study of Talmud." This story comes from the Talmud Brachot, page 58a. In this time when we are isolated at home, when we rely on people to do so many things for us that make our staying at home so much easier, our door delivery people, our grocery store workers, our doctors and our nurses, we say thank you and blessed be God for providing the skills that those people need in order to make our lives a lot easier, especially as we go into Shabbat. And with this blessing, I now turn it over to Lynn Kohel, who will lead us in some Shabbat blessings. Shabbat shalom.
Hello, Shabbat Shalom. I'm going to begin by lighting the candles. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. and the Kiddush. Yom HaShishi v'yechalu hashamayim va'aretz v'chol tzevam v'yachol Elohim b'yom hashvi'i melachto asher asa v'yishbot b'yom hashvi'i mikol melachto asher asa Vayevarech Elohim et Yom HaShvi'i vayikadesh oto ki bo Shabbat mikol melachto asher bara Elohim lahaso Savrei Maranan Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Borei peri hagafen Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher kirishanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu B'Shabbat kadsho v'chava uvratzon hinchalanu Zicharon lema'aseh bereshit Kichu yom tefila lemikra kodesh Zecher l'tziat Mitzrayim Ki banu bacharta Ve'otanu kidashta Mikol amim V'shawa hakahadshecha V'yachava uvratzon chinchaltanu Baruch Atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat. Amen. And for Motzi, well, I would wash my hands in between. Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. We give thanks to God for bread. Our voices rise in song together as our joyful prayer is said. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. May you have a good Shabbos and Shabbat Shalom.